Hello everyone, my name is Robert Choi and I'll be teaching lesson 16 of the HSC organization. And the Arduino project we'll be doing is the LCD, a project for measuring distance. So what you guys need today is an Arduino, LCD display, an ultrasonic sensor, and some wires. And this is the schematic. You could pause right now if you guys need to build it. But I'll be moving on, and this is the full built schematic. Well, I built this, yeah. And we're going to be moving on to the code. Okay guys, so I'll be doing the coding section of our project today. So we're going to have to include liquid crystal, and so what this does is this loads the liquid crystal library, which we can figure out what distance comes out if we use that. And we're gonna also set up the pinpoints for the liquid crystal. Let's see, so the LCD, and so 11, 10, 9, 8, oh no, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is what creates the liquid crystal object called LCD. And then we're going to define the trigger pins. So we're going to also define this. We're going to also define trigPin 12. Okay, so what this does is we're defining the pins that trigger it, which is the 13 and 12 that we put in. And inside the void setup, I'll put in pin mode, obviously. Pin mode. So pin mode, so I'm going to do trigPin. And I'm going to set one of them as the output, and I'm going to set one of them as the input. And then it's going to be echoPin. One of them is the input. And you're going to put these at the end. Completely forgot. And then I'm going to tell when the LCD to start my LCD at 16 in the second column or the second row. So the 16th column in the second row. So I'm telling it to begin in the 16th column, the second row. And when I do LCD set cursor, this is telling I'm setting this at 0, 0, and this is telling I'm setting my LCD cursor at my upper left corner at column 0 and row 0. And oops, sorry guys, this must be it. And then I'm gonna have to put the print. So this is going to print the target distance. So this is going to print the message on the first row of the LCD display. And inside the loop, we're going to put in our, we're going to put our variables, or so it's the duration and distance. So first we're going to put digital right trigPin at low, because this is off right now, and then we're going to delay it by microseconds at 2. And we're going to do digital right, and then we're going to put it at trigPin high. So So that's turning it on. And then we're going to delay this by microseconds at 10. And then we're also going to put a digital write to low again. trigPin, and we're going to put this at low. And then we're going to put the duration because we set this as long, and we're going to set what the duration is supposed to equal right now. So the duration is going to be pulse in, and then it's going to be echoPin, and it's going to be at high because that's when it turns on. And we're going to put the distance that equals the duration divided by 2, and then we're going to divide that by 29.1. Boom, right there. That works. Yes. And then we're going to set the cursor at 0, 1. So this sets my cursor at the first column of the second row. And this will print what I'm doing right now is so this is going to print out blanks at to clear a row. And set cursor, I'm going to also set this cursor at 0, 1. And it's the same thing at the top. I'm setting it as the first column of the second row. And then we're going to print the distance. And then we're going to print the distance. And then we're going to do lcd.print sorry guys, I'm messing up a lot. And then we're going to put this as space, centimeters. So this is, I'm printing out my units. And then we're going to delay this by 250 because this pauses things and lets it settle. And yeah, this is the finish of the code. And I'll show you guys what it looks like when I upload it. So after the coding and after you upload it, this is the final product that is going to come out. Thank you guys, and see you guys next week.